Let's go refresh. Let's go refresh. Ah. Let's go refresh. Right, we might actually be streaming. Hooray! Okay, technical issues are sorted out. Basically, I posted what had happened in Discord, but apparently the go live button was still there, and it didn't appear to be doing anything. So, huzzah! Anyway, this silence is deafening. Let's go and load up Human Tech 2 and review our current state of affairs. We have our Liverpudlian base, and we have our Hawaiian base, because that's where the council decided we needed to defend. So, hooray. Temple of Power has nearly got a finished base up. We have begun. We got manufacturing available. What do we actually got that we can sell at this point, just so I know things? 30 engineers. We have 4 laser tanks, 1 cannon tank. We should probably buy a new rocket tank. You know, just for completing this. Plenty of various things. We also have a ton of plasma weapons we don't need. It is time for more victory and ships. Oh no, the horrible death part's never going to happen. No chance of that. I think we can sell all the Illyrium now, because I think we've researched Illyrium 115. But I'm going to keep one anyway. Sell off all the floater corpses. Sell off the Reaper corpses. Sell off... We'll keep the power sources, because I think we need some of those. And I'm probably going to keep some alien alloys, just because I feel that I'm going to have to build an Avenger at some stage, and that will require stuff. Good news is we're now up to 7 million. We also have an interceptor base here, which, yeah, this is going to be a thing. What are we currently researching? We are researching new fighter craft. We're going through the fighter tech tree. So, priorities at this point. We need to capture a leader and a commander. We thought we had the leader. Don't get burnt to death last time. Alright, fair enough. You don't want to get burnt to death. We will see what we can do. I'll make no promises to that area, though. Our current crew. We have a wounded Blaming Chiral. Shutlek is around. Christian Elvis. Fishing Commissar. Going Dynamic Nat. Revenger Pedalboy. Flaming Delta Time. Apologetic Gagan. Exploding Dr. Zeman. And we even have a Mara. So actually, we've got a full team at this point. If we do notice a UFO right around us, we are going to rapidly rename everybody. But, yeah, I guess we'll just move on. We're in May. Let's see how things go. They might even go well. But requiring commander and hiding in the hospital. That won't last long. Hey, we researched the Firestorm, and now we can research the fighter transporter. Something I don't think I've ever used in XCOM because the Avenger's just massively better. We can build a Firestorm. Unfortunately, if we go to the very letter of the law, building a Firestorm would require us to use alien alloys and UFO navigation and UFO power sources. So we cannot build it on our own merits. There's an argument, and it is a thin one that I might allow if it comes impossible, that since we can build alien alloys from nothing, which you can do, that surely we should be allowed alien alloys. There is no such argument for upgraded fighter craft, with the exception of the Avenger we need for the end game. Nevertheless, I'm not going to use alien alloys full stop, even though we can build them. Anyway. Let's keep going. 15th of May. When was our last Terror mission? The days go fast, indeed. Hello, Starfall. How are we doing? In fact, since you're here, and I don't think we have a soldier named after you at the moment. Fasten Starfall. Okay, there we go. So we'll name people as and when we get occasion to. Small grounded UFO. Okay, that's fine. We can go straight up and grab a mission. So, let's see. Leaving me in daytime. Alright, let's begin. Sky Ranger 3. Also, I realised we don't need a new rocket tank. The rocket tank is currently on the ship. Okay. Who is doing a thing? I think this is actually the team that we had last time. We should probably replace some people and get some more rookies on board. Ready to potentially explode or not, indeed. We are going to end turn 1 and pass. Just go and have things. Oh, yeah. We need a light. Basically, we need an alien base in order to capture a leader and commander, or we're going to require a battleship for a leader and commander. And we do need both. And also, because even though we did have one in the backpack, and I've watched the footage, he never got out of our backpack. But apparently we didn't get the ability to take him at that point. We had everything built, So apparently we've got to win the mission as well, just to add to that nonsense. Anyway, we're up against sectoids, so that's fine. Sectoids get blood. Hello. We'll never complain about XCOM reactions ever again at that rate. Oh, he goes to the game captain. Oh, goodness knows, actually. No, you're a rookie, actually. Right, aim shots. In fact, we can even duck for this. Aim shot, 73. You have no excuses. Hey, we earned a kill. Okay, let's move up. Fishing comps. I've also realised that I have not put my squaddies to the front, which is clearly terrible. So we're going to sacrifice Aegon. Sorry, Aegon. Got to get his name right. And we have a Shadowhawk 4 hiding at the back. We need to get Shadowhawk 4 some ability to justify his presence here. Everybody else just moves up, and I think we should be fine for the rest of this. So, yep. So maximum of 9 apparently. I always thought it was 8, but we did encounter 9 that one mission we had here. Also, as this is the scout, it's probably going to be the cross pattern ship. So this actually might go up all the way to 12. Still, snapshot rocket is what we got, and that's a stun gun. Warning shot fired. It's a shame I couldn't trigger the stun now, actually, because that would be a reasonable thing at this point. All right, let's go for another kill. Aim shot, 73. Go. Miss. And snap. No. Okay. All right, moving on then. Let's go for Fish and Commissar. So we know the entrance to the ship is down here, so at least we know which way we need to focus on. Auto fire is not going to have enough time. Units 64 with a aimed laser though, and the stunner is down. Okay, let's move Shadowhawk 4 up. And is that nope, that's not the edge. I'd say that was a really tiny map if that was the edge. Which I know happens. Like Nat can just position. I don't know why she felt that was the quickest way, but hey. And Pedal Boy. Okay, so we got enough snapshots, I think, to cover things. But no apparent sectoid movement. Or at least no significant sectoid movement. We'll see how that comes once they're inside the ship. Okay, so far nothing over there. Right. Our current Burninator heads over and observes. Fortunately, with the way the Arctic maps tend to be, there's only really one path you can take, but hey, we've at least got it covered. Alright, Pedal Boy. Behind Steve. Well, I suppose there is a possibility they can sneak someone around there, and it has been known to happen. I don't think we're going to have Shadowhawk on that GC, but somebody needs to just cover the eventuality of them doing something sneaky around the back there. Dynamic Nat as well, and we probably need 1 or 2 more, so let's go and grab Flaming Delta. Who, of course, is our colonel at the moment. I think he might be our highest ranking person. In theory, we will have enough troops for a commander, assuming we don't have too many more deaths. But I think it's 32 we require overall in XCOM. And I'm fairly certain we have that number if we include the ones in the other base. Alright, let's also move Mara up. So, we've set up a perfect grenade/stun ball target, but let's see what happens. Nothing much. Okay, good. Steve? Observe! And observes nothing. Okay, that's fine. Yo, we do want snapshots back on. Get off that way. Make sure there's nothing hiding in the corner. And we go over to there. Psionics count as alien tech, I believe, because they require Illyrium. And we cannot there's even the loose justification that we could have alien alloys and therefore armor. We can build alien alloys, so in theory that's possible. We couldn't build alien alloys with no alien intervention, though. That's why I'm saying it's still a human tech thing. Illyrium, I think, is required to build Psyamps. I am not 100% certain of that, but I think that's definitely the case. It's been a while, and I'm not somebody who goes for psionics half the time, because it does extend the game. And you, strictly speaking, don't need them. I mean, it's certainly fun. I'm not going to deny that. But I certainly won a second campaign with them. I did need psionics for final mod pack, however. But that was a long game anyway. Poor Jessica Aegon. Let's move up. Claiming Delta. Let's actually move people enough that they can actually support here. Marbling Mara. And Christian Elvis. Moving up. Probably want to keep you alive overall, but that is fine. So we have people covering just in the off chance somebody goes around the back. We have a tank reasonably well positioned. I mean, they can reaction fire. I've seen them do it. And it's always amusing when they do. It's also amusing when they do it in a terror mission. They just miss completely. But, you know, that's Steve. Don't know. We'll find out. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, because we need to capture either a ethereal, which seems impossible, or we need to capture a sectoid leader, which, admittedly, we do need to do. But, I should have moved that there. There we go. Okay, the enemies have not bunched up at the door. They've done that in the last few, so they might be trying to hide inside the ship. Or there might just genuinely be not that many of them. Oh boy, we got our entry crew almost ready. I should not be attacking with Delta. What am I doing? Oh boy. It's not even as if Delta has a good weapon for this scenario. Okay. Alright, so I think with these 5, if that fails, then, you know, we were doomed anyway. Also, Mara's out of energy somehow. I know this is... Actually, how are you out of energy? I suppose he's walked through the entirety of the explosion area through smoke and whatever else, but... Oh. Hello. That was a good thing we did send someone around here. It was actually correct, almost. Unfortunately, Steve does not give experience points. Does not earn experience points. Steve is perfect. Okay. Well, let's position up for entry. Dynamic Nat. Shadowhawk 4. And we'll take point. And we are definitely not risking flaming Delta time. I guess we risk Mara because he's a sergeant. Although he's down on energy, so he's going to have problems moving in a bit. Alright, Shadowhawk 4 on entry. Well, let's watch this backfire. Watch the corners. Find one. Duck. Did not trigger reaction fire. 35% shot. Hey, Shadowhawk 4 has saved himself. Alright, Nat. Same option. That way. And Mara. Duck and hopefully cover that entrance. I mean, this has been known to go horribly, horribly wrong, but it's about all you can do with this ship unless you want to just crack it naturally. We'll move Delta time up to there. If they do use a grenade, this is a perfect target for it. But they wouldn't use a grenade, right? They would kill Shadowhawk 4, though. Good news is, Mara has an aim shot. Mara also has a snapshot. Alright, Mara has not been very good, so we're going to have to bring in Pedal Boy, who has auto fire. And has covered the defensive lineup here, so we're going to move Nat up and forward. Move and does have the ability to duck and have with a snap. I need to bring in somebody to bring in. Hello, Damien. How are we doing? Bring you forward. Okay. It's unlikely there's anything back here, but we might as well use Steve for something. Oh yeah, it's absolutely useless, which is why I'm kind of inclined to say it doesn't count. I could make an argument if I really wanted to, but the benefit is so minimal that it's not. Still alive. We do like the fact that people are alive. Alive, upright, generally okay. We'll take it. Alright, so let's end the turn, and that is the end of the mission. We lost one operative, who was the 4th clone of that useless person, Shadowhawk. Steve did most of the work, so no real stat upgrades to speak of. Flaming Delta is our commander. Christian has made Colonel. He is now 2nd in XCOM, and Fishing Commissar is also Captain Commissar. Shadowhawk 4. One of the better Shadowhawk 4s. Or one of the better Shadowhawks so far. Anyway, we need to rename a couple of soldiers here because we have Alive and Ryan. Next we'll go with HWK 5. How's the 5th one? Reasonably brave, reasonable reactions. Actually, this Shadowhawk 5's not bad. We could definitely do better. He'll die instantly. Still, we gain some more stuff. That gives us a bit more money. But ultimately, we need a bigger ship to randomly appear. Which is why it's so good that we have our... Actually, which one? Oh, this is that one. It's so good that we have things. Oh yeah, I've always been doing that. I mean, generally speaking, I name it after the viewer and then something they said recently. So that's why we have such epic names as, if we go through this, Blaming Chiral, Christian Elvis, Fishing Commissar, Going Dynamic Nat, The Revenge of Pedal Boy, Apologetic Aegon, who, by the way, has not missed. Oh, you have not died. You are now Commander Delta. And that's just how I've generally been doing things. If I run out of names, I'll either name them after classic XCOM people, or I'll just throw things in there. I mean, in fairness, that's not how it's gone. If we go through the list of dead soldiers, Shadowhawk 4, 2 missions, 4 kills, is actually almost on for the honor roll. Shadowhawk 3 was our captain, our highest ranking officer at one point. 1 kill in 7 missions, generally useless. Shadowhawk 2 was genuinely okay, died in 1 mission, killed 3. How did Shadowhawk 1 do? Oh, Shadowhawk 1 just died, because everybody died in that first mission. You have, in fact, made it! Fisk has made it! Welcome, sir. How are you doing? Alright, so we sent the interception off. Let's see if we can grab this one. So it is another cross-pattern scout, which is fine. Deal with those. Interceptor damaged, but shouldn't be a problem. Although may gone for everything for true, and he apologizes, and when he apologizes, he hits things. Oh, he's landed. Okay, I mean, that's not the end of the world. We can work with that, so let's bring in Equipcraft. Alright, we're gonna reserve a couple of people here. We're gonna save 2 of our people and just bring in a couple of new rookies. Also, because we have more rookies, they need to go to the front because combat experience. Yes, that is exactly why they're going to the front. Combat experience. Flaming Delta will go to the back, and Dynamic Net, and that. Yeah, combat experience. That's entirely why we're going for that. Got it. Okay, do we want to change up? I think we're going to take out the rocket tank and replace it with a laser tank, because generally they're more reliable. No, they're not bullet shields. They are soldiers in need of combat experience. And I don't normally do this, but, you know, it's so easy in this mode, and also, yeah. It genuinely is a mass morale penalty if they start dying on me, so, huzzah. Okay, so Alive and Ryan gets a laser, Shadowhawk 5 gets a heavy laser, Fisk has made it, we'll also get a heavy laser. We'll also give people stun stick. Actually, I don't know why, we don't need stun sticks particularly. There's a very thin chance that we'll use them. Shadowhawk can take one without encumbrance issues though. Pedalboy already has one. Fishing Commissar can have one. This is our second landed UFO, actually. Alright, We do see one straight away, and it's another... Oh, it's a sectoid... There's a stun gun. Alright. I'm going to go with 3 snapshots, but he's going to fire back. Hey, Ramza. How are we doing? Well, okay. Admittingly, it would have fired back had it have done things. Nice. I mean, they might have fixed that. Oh, no, that is open. Not sure if patched out and open next time. Well, we might be able to find out, but we'll see. Alright, let's waste turn 1, get them to move again. This is purely to try and reduce reaction fires as we come out of the thing. I say reduce. That is a Steve that is nearly... Oh, this is a Steve in trouble, actually. Rookies, your first job, stave Steve. Duck and 33. 3 shots. Okay, Steve is currently survived, but he's on his last legs at this point. So we have yet to have, and this is jinxing it, I know, but we've yet to have a Steve death at some point here. Oh, that's awkward. Well, let's do this snapshot first, because actually you seem reasonably accurate, although admittingly you've run out of time yet trying to do that. Alright, Shadowhawk can go for a duct and 55 heavy laser. Good news is the ship is there as well. Right. Fisk, you have made it. Let's find out how far you have made it. Can you kill? Not enough time yet, so he does that. Duct and 55. Good. Have we lost? Oh no, we did lose a laser, Steve. Sorry. Okay, no, ignore that. The duck has been broken. I will trust your word to it. I know we went through the first set of missions without one. The cult of Steve shall be avenged. Oh dear. I mean, part of my reason for doing this Let's Play is because the cult of Steve has been horribly underrepresented in XCOM games recently, so it's clear that they need a win. Rocket Steve and Battleship mission? Yes, we did. That was what I think you meant. We had a Rocket Steve in the last couple of missions because I think somebody requested it. It's fine. Unfortunately, Steves don't get into the memorials, which I don't like. As you know. They also don't gain experience, which is fine, but I would like to know their kill counts. Xenonauts 2. I mean, they had good Steve robots in or Steve tanks in Xenonauts 2. In Xenonauts. When the second game comes out, hopefully they'll have names and they'll have kill counts and all the good stuff that they need. I'm sure there are mods for that. There probably are. Okay, interesting. 0% accuracy here, but we could try and use that to advantage. We know we're going to miss, so we could actually aim there with a auto fire and hope to get both. Let's try it. Well, I mean, that wasn't the worst thing in the world. This is true. They are expensive. We're going to duck here, and we are going to go for aim snap. We're going to aim at this one. Good shot, pedal boy. Snapshot, 32. Not quite. All right. Shadowhawk, 81% accuracy. Let's see if that is actually good. I mean, it was good. It just, unfortunately, the laser wasn't. 41 is a miss. I mean, rookies are really cheap in this game, so, you know, this is why we replace people with rookies. Alright, this alien has learned how to eat lasers. This is clearly unacceptable. Stop trying to shoot down the Sky Ranger. Alright, Fisk. Can you manage an aimed shot here? Okay, Sectoid has finally learned how to not eat laser. This is fine. I guess we might as well move Steve out. We're going to use him for long range rather than use him as meat shield or tank shield. But, you know, he can still do a thing. Alright, snapshot facing that way. We should probably also move some people out just to make sure there's nothing else on the map because we have unexplored areas here. So docks are up to there. We will move Flaming Delta time along that way. Do not allow the commander to die. That would cause mass morale penalties, and I'm not sure we could take it. Dynamic net. We're deploying everybody on the basis that we might as well have people with reaction shots available in the off chance there is something here. And they're still shooting at Steve. This is unacceptable. Good news is we know where he is, and we have plenty of people who can try and shoot him. Okay, so let's see if Ryan can redeem himself from shooting the Sky Ranger twice. He can, fair enough. Good shot. Alright, let's move up Steve for the long range shot. Because soldiers had to earn their abilities in this game, we also only had a budget of about, what, 4 million? So obviously we couldn't afford anybody with genuine military experience. Hence why the human wave tactics of XCOM are absolutely the only option we had at the time. Okay, so we're fairly certain there's nothing in this corner, but, you know, just to make sure. There we go. Okay. I've also had a thought here that because of all our fire, we have to go this way around to actually get to the ship, because otherwise they will walk through fire, and that is probably bad. Alright, Commissar. So up you go. Alive and Ryan can head up that way. Shadowhawk can head up that way. It was actually in control at the beginning. I mean, it was an international agency, so possibly the UN, which might explain why they were so goddamn inept. Certainly they were in the first mission. Let's not talk about that first mission again. It was classic XCOM. Ending Eternal Fire. There is, I mean, I think I learned from Open XCOM the final mod pack. There is basically no way to heal yourself if you're on fire. I mean, you can do it, but yeah, it doesn't really work. All right, I don't really want to use our captain for entry point, but this is true. Anything can be put on fire with enough effort, and we are definitely going to put in the effort. All right, Flaming Delta. We definitely don't want our commander breaching, but you know, we got to try and earn him some kills. Otherwise, he'll appear on the useless soldier list when he eventually dies. All right, Shadowhawk moves up to there. Fisk. Guess who's on entry duty? Where are you? Yeah, Alive and Ryan. Let's just have you move up. Laser tank is fine, can cover there. We have 6 people watching, plus you. I think we actually don't want you to have reaction fires with, you know, flaming weaponry, so we're going to move you out of the way. Yeah, that's fine. Another moderate defenders, thank you. Killing these alien scum, that's what we're going to try and do. Okay. I mean, how? Let's think about this. It is very much a Gaspard move to lead on and, you know, to lead by example and have the commander be the person who breaches the UFO. This is also, aliens will hide in this one. It's very possible there's a group just waiting here for somebody to sneak in. Didn't happen last time, but it has happened quite a few times since we've done this. It would be rather silly of me to go and breach with the commander. Yep, this is exactly what we're doing. And we'll have Pedal Boy just be on the other side for wide flanking shots. Oh, don't get me started on Chimera Squad. Alright. Well, there's plenty of movement, but as of yet, nothing happening. Okay. So we didn't see anything, so I'm actually inclined to just move the Mystery Hawk, see if it happens. Let's stick with that, and we'll wait another turn, I think. We might move Flaming Delta Time in afterwards, we'll see. Okay, nothing from up there. Usually it's going to be the other side, and I've put Shadowhawk in that position. What do you know? There was one. Alright, aim shot, 71%. Oh, that is less than great. Oh well. Fisk, your job is now to save the 5th clone of a Shadowhawk. Does anyone volunteer to try and save the 5th clone of a Shadowhawk? Fish, good on you. We did hit it. Alright, who wants to try and save Fish? How much is a snapshot for you? 20. So you're facing that way. 1, 2. Oh, this is going to be a horrible turn. The good news is, fireworks. Bad news is, we can't go through that way anymore. Other bit of potential bad news, Alive and Ryan needs to actually position... Oh, good, done it. Oh well, fine. Commander, fix this. Your men are going stupid. Also, let's just have one person go around the back. Just... Oh, actually, you're already doing that. Yeah. Just on the off chance there is an alien hiding there. Oh dear. Well, the good news is, Alien has set himself on fire. Better news is, he didn't do anything. Alright, Shadowhawk 5, you need to redeem yourself by going this way. They can't kill us all, right? I mean, you say that, but... Oh yeah, they absolutely could kill us all if they wanted. Alright, Commander is in. Commander is in. Let's watch this all backfire horribly. Alright, you're facing the wrong way, so we're just going to move that to there, because that's probably more useful than not doing that. Alright, Fisk, your job, save the Commander. We're here to earn the Commander a kill, but we're going to do it in such a way that... oh, okay. More fire. This is going extremely well. Alright, Fisk, open door. Nothing found. Alright, well, I think we're good with that. Still more. They're not going through this way. They're kind of learning this is not the safe door. Alright, Ryan? Okay, well, let's hope your reactions are good. Let's hope shadows are as well, actually, come to that. We can't go the other way, but we will at least position Flaming Delta to potentially assist. Stun gun. Okay, the stun gun is absolutely fine. If you've only got a stun gun, then it's Commander time. I think he's done his job for today. Our Commander was somewhat effective. But is that mission over, actually? I don't know. That was mission over. Well, I think that was 100% successful. That actually felt good. Downside is, it can only get worse from here. So Shadowhawk 5 actually makes Sergeant, as indeed does Alive and Ryan. Indeed, still very much alive. Who joined chat? I missed somebody. I thought somebody did. They'll bring it up in a moment because I need to name some soldiers. Oh, there we go. Found you. So we have a new rookie. We have the awesomeness. Ramzabi. Okay, so we'll go and sort that out when they return. So, moving into half of May. So, construction workshop at Useless Extras is now done. So they can now go and manufacture Steves. In all honesty, yeah. Let's manufacture 3. No, actually, let's manufacture 5 Steve tanks here for no. Oh, we have no engineers, of course. All right, fine. Hire some 32 engineers. That's going to be a lot of money, actually. All right, let's hire 10 engineers. I'm not, because obviously I have to pay for them every single month, pretty much. So, but you can have 10 engineers constantly building Steve tanks in the off chance that Hawaii ever gets actually attacked by aliens. Oh boy. Goddamn chat's decision to do that. New fighter transporter. We can, in theory, build lightning. We also have grav shields and ultimate craft, which if we can actually research the ultimate craft, we can build one. We just can't use it until, you know, we go to Sidonia. But this does mean we're literally 2 technologies away from trying to win the game. Okay, useless extras. So let's manufacture. Okay, U10, build 5 Steves. And to pay for that, we're going to sell off all of our plasma stuffs. 101 Illyrium. Actually, I think we've researched Illyrium now, so we can get rid of that. In theory, we should need some just to power the Avenger, but I don't know how much we actually need. And we're almost certainly going to get more Illyrium. 2 mine probes, a bunch of sectoids. And I'm going to keep the alien alloys. I actually don't know how much we need for an Avenger. Probably nowhere near that many. But hey. Can we get Doom Fortress in the Amazon rainforest? I think that's a reasonable suggestion. We do have enough money to actually buy a 3rd base. So we could build Doom Fortress. We'll see if the chat agrees with that as a general decision, but there's a possibility. Alright, month end. Okay, so month end, we have an excellent performance. All nations improve funding. No new bases. Okay. So, let's construct... We need another base in Hawaii. No. No, no. We have our Hawaiian base. There is a reason it is called Useless Extras. That is all these people are to us. Okay, we have another 1-man or potentially 2-man UFO, so let's go intercept it. See what we can do about you. London. We Liverpool to London. Yeah, I mean, clearly that's where we need the maximum coverage. Alright, UFO's outrunning us. That's fine. This is a 1-man craft, though. Nope, it's a small scout ship. Okay, fine. Looks dreamily on at those new weapons, and I mean, if we had plasma cannons, it running away wouldn't be so bad. We'd already be firing it at this point. It is land. Okay, that's probably a mission to try and convert them and flip them into an alien state. So we need to fix the UK here. All right, so let's remove a captain and a couple of sergeants. Let's bring in. Actually, we are low on new people, aren't we? Oh well, let's bring Chiral and you back then. And obviously we need to give the awesomeness a chance to shine at the front. So that's what will happen. Okay. Intercept then. It's at daytime, so that's all good. Intercept landing site 17. It basically is no distance for us. Singapore is a sensible spot in all honesty. Spider Base Australia can help to cover Asia, this is true. We'll think about it. We definitely are probably at the point of wanting to build another base. Again, more for coverage than any other reason, I guess. You actually can have a stun stick. Flaming Dalton might as well have a stun stick as well. You already have a stun stick. Okay. I mean, they could be. We haven't encountered chrysalids thus far, but in theory they're coming up. I think there's a tech level you have to reach, and we kind of are rushing towards end game tech, so I think this is going to spawn mutons and snake men sooner rather than later. But we'll see. Okay. Well, we know where they're coming from. Oh, okay, snake men appear. Okay, this obviously isn't chrysalids right now, but they are here. The next Terra mission could be interesting. Oh, we could go for that. I mean, I usually do. I don't normally... I'm not bothering for this Let's Play because it, strictly speaking, doesn't really matter. The only places we've got for coverage are... we already dealt with the alien bases in the Arctic. We actually got kind of fortunate with that placement. But the fact that every nation has gone up suggests that there actually isn't an alien base currently on the map, but there might be this month at some point. Anyway, Flaming Chiral, get out there. Alright, so we have plenty of coverage. Let's... I guess I might as well have one extra person here. And that's the edge, so we don't need to cover that direction. Hello. Alive and Ryan is dead. Don't worry, Steve got your back. One dead snake man. Okay, and we know there's something over here. So Shadowhawk 5. 72 aimed shots. Missed. Right. Chiral. Operation Auto Fire. Oh, nope. Operation Auto Fire. Oh, hello. Tell you what, Kara did a good shot there. Right. Actually, you can fire as well. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Operation Spam Laser has worked. Okay. The other side of the coin, I suppose, is that we are never going to be safe from chrysalids once we actually have a Terra mission with them. Largely because normally the way I would solve this is go flight armor. Darn alien tech. Can't use it. Alright, how many more are there? At least one or two. Alright, let's start making our way towards the thing. Hello. Aim shots. Not enough time yet. Snapshot and move to cover, I think. Good news! We've set the field on fire. I'm sure they'll be very happy with our performance. Can we snap here? Just about. Alright, now it's invisible. Okay. So we're going to position for that. We'll move Pedal Boy up to here. Ooh, hello. Aim shot. No line of fire because of all the fences in the way. Our greatest nemesis. Chiral, auto fire, please. Actually, you're not positioned perfectly for this, but you might be now. Chiral, auto fire. Destroy the fenced menace. Okay. Let's see if we can go for another aim shot victory. I mean, you hit. Let's try for another one. No damaging the Sky Ranger. Was I snapshot on, please? Alright, Shadowhawk earns another kill. Fisk. Let's advance up. So we've got quite a few of them already. There are, and we've noticed from the last mission, I thought it was always 8. It could be 9 because we managed that once. Seems unlikely, but you never know. Oh, there's no gap there. No, I might just shoot my way through. Largely, I'm just trying to get an extra bit of angle on the guy, so that's fine. You can't move. You've already done. We don't have a lot of cover here. Let's move Dynamic Nat to do some snapshotage in case things go wrong. And also move our commander down to try and justify his existence in this as leader of this organization. We've lost our Avenger pedal boy. Alright. Actually, the ship landed, I think, around Manchester, based on the things. So, I mean, it was a very long, arduous journey for XCOM to just basically come over to here, but, you know. Vengeance is never the answer. What? The last RPG character I played was literally the Cleric of Righteous Vengeance. Everything you said is wrong. Alright, auto fire. Oh boy, okay, that's not great. That's not great. Right, Chiral, aim shot, please. Good hit. Let's have another one. Right, snapshot on. We need to cover this situation off a little bit here. Alright, so we know that one's there. We could go for snapshot, but that seems like a bit of an ask. Because the snapshots would both have to be reasonably accurate in terms of things, so... The Chrysalids got these guns. One of the amusing things about Reverse XCOM is you can give Chrysalids guns. They in theory have a 0% chance of hitting. 0% is nothing in vanilla XCOM without the mods fixing it. Alright, let's M-turn there. I know roughly where he was. I think we leave with Steve here. Well, they can't wander that far. They're not that fast. And we didn't hear a door open, so goodness knows what's what he's decided to do. Snap, prepare for reactions. Fisk. It's possible. But looking unlikely. Oh, god damn it. Well, let's move up and let's see. No, move around the corner. That's fine. Fisk, you have made it. Let's see how far you have made it. Well, enough to shoot him in the backside. Yeah, Starfall, if you keep posting random polls that have nothing to do with this stream, I am just going to keep removing them. door. The question is now, of course, how many are inside the UFO that is horrible to crack? None! Perfect, that's the right number. Ah, it's fine. I'm just letting you know. Also, we're out of... okay, we need to buy some more ammo. A couple of you make sergeants. We have, of course, lost a couple of sergeants. So, let's purchase some ammo then. So we need some more of this and some more of this, because apparently incendiary ammo is the only thing that people will have. Okay. I mean, in fairness, they are set up to hide. Apparently, though, what they're actually doing is coming out and hunting us, which, you know, is the second time they've done this. But that is the hardest UFO to crack if they decide to just sit in the darn ship, which they tend to do on the vanilla game, at least. Okay, we have a large UFO that's in America. Is this going to be a new terror mission? Unfortunately, we don't know, because they decided Hawaii, I can't see it. So... it is very low. It might be coming in for a landing. Alright. Interceptor free. Okay, that's fine. It will take a lot. It will take a little time to get online. So yeah, we will have a decision on where it is. Okay, it is a terror mission. Okay. The good news is as well, with the way this is set up, I think we're going to have our maximum time for this. The downside is we have just seen Snake Men. So this could be chrysalid time. Okay. So we have laser cannons. We have one heavy cannon, one auto cannon. I think we're going to invest in additional... actually, I don't know what we got to invest in. It's fine. We'll go with as is. There's nothing really we can do here. So... rocket tank? I think rocket tank is less useful, generally speaking, against potential chrysalids. If they are filming a Michael Bay movie, we are killing it. Alright, Terrasite 5. Return to base, because there's no point in you being there anymore. The thing is, we can't shoot down terror ships, so there are going to be more terror missions than large ships, which is a shame, because I think they can occasionally have a leader. There is a possibility of us getting a leader on this mission, so we are going to stun stick everybody. Alright. So, awesomeness. You have a stun stick. Stun stick, stun stick, stun stick, stun stick, and you also get a stun stick. Also, why did you make it there? That's a more useful place for it. Right, stun stick over the med kit. Just to remember that not everybody has these. Also, why are you going around the heavies? Surely there's other people who can use this. Yeah, so exactly. Your fishing commissar is stronger, so therefore he can have that. Stun stick for you. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so everybody has a stun stick. We are going to be stunning everybody, especially if we can find out where a leader is. Alright. As is tradition, we should wait a turn. We're not going to. Okay, floaters. And one close range Reaver as well. Okay. Well, I mean, we can still capture a leader here, but it's not chrysalids, so I'm significantly less concerned. Darn it, Shadowhawk 5 was actually genuinely competent. This is why you wait a turn. This is exactly why you wait a turn. Alright, awesomeness. Snapshots, please. Fisk. I mean, I could do that, but then I've got to remember to re-equip the electro flares, and I never bother with that. Darn it, they've learned how to hide behind their bigger enemies. And now we Shadowhawk down. Yeah, we're on our last clone now. Shadowhawk 6. I'm genuinely not that concerned though. The places are far worse. you know, far better than other options. I mean, let's be honest about this. You have no cyberdiscs to worry about. Cyberdiscs are horrible. You have no chrysalids to worry about. Chrysalids are the worst. People are failing to eat plasma. Also, this is why we wait a turn, because then they've used up all their movement. Oh well. Okay. Well, the good news is none of those were the most important people. Those are still in the Sky Ranger, so we're not doing bad here. In fairness, with 4 floaters dead on... Actually, 4 floaters? Not quite. 3 floaters and a Reaver dead on turn 1 compared to 3 operatives. I would take that, generally speaking. We could go out and try and kill this floater. So what, you would go there, have 34... No line of fire, we'd have to move 1 more. Alright, let's duck and wait. Floater's decided it's had enough. We have another Reaper outside, which has been snapshotted. So somebody's trained reaction fire. And hey, we got some people alive, which is always a plus. Alright, laser tank. Hello. Go down fences. It's getting in our way again. Alright, blaming Chiral. Let's go. We're fairly certain that area is probably clear. I mean, he's almost ready to be recruited. That's definitely XCOM material there. Alright, let's hope your reactions are okay. Aegon? Apologize. He didn't apologize. Going Berserk Nat. There. And we have our Flaming Delta time. So let's see if the commander can redeem things. Possibly even himself, we'll see. People are getting their reaction fire training. Also, the Reaper has killed something! No time needs for another one, but we will go for scouting. Okay, we see another alien there, which is fine. Let's keep going. Dynamic Nat. Let's shoot the thing that can shoot us back. God darn fence and tree. Fish. Our greatest enemy. Alright, let's have Aegon do... Actually, can you... Yeah, actually, we're going to do this. Right, Aegon. Fire everything. Our greatest enemy is this way. And it is the fences. Okay, good work. Right, now... Flaming Delta has set it on fire. Oh yeah, everything blocks line of fire. This is XCOM. The good news is it does at least tell us what's blocking line of fire most of the time. So see, it says that. Apparently the flowers as well, yeah. But now that we've done this, we should be able to just clear this out. Aim shot. Oh, the tree's still in the darn way. Right. Snapping the tree. There we go. How many clones am I at now? I don't know, Anyan. Have you even been in this game at this point? We'll have to see. We'll have to review. Ooh. Okay, that's a stun shot though. He's armed with a stunner. We got no problems with him. I'm still going to shoot him because its stun could still be awkward for us. Good missed shot, Chiral. All right. Let's go for duck and aim. Okay, stunner is down. Christian Elvis. Shot that there. Another kill earned. Okay, this is going reasonably well. Ah, no worries. So we have a floater on the roof. No line of fire, you say? God darn it, the damaged fence, the damaged street light is in the way. Oh, I can never change XCOM. I mean, if ever we could use high explosive attack with Chiral here if we wanted to. Need a flamethrower, Steve. I mean, I'm not objecting to the idea. Flaming Delta. Again, we need you to justify your commandership of XCOM. There we go. We set him on fire. Everything is good. I've done my job for today. He doesn't earn any kills. He just burns things. That is why he's in charge. Because he wants to burn things. When do we not want to use high explosives? I mean, at the moment, it's not essential for us to do so, and I'm more inclined to use them when I'm in a losing situation or there's things I genuinely can't deal with. I think I can probably deal with these. I think we're going to leave that as is. But I realise we don't have that many soldiers left. Hello! Oh, our reactions trading. Our reactions trading. Burnination! Well, he's still on the roof, but he's on fire. Still no line of fire because of this darn thing. So we're going to nudge ourselves slightly forward. And now we're going to fire at it. 24. Not enough time it's for a third shot. Right. Fish and Commissar. We will not let the aliens burn the city. We will do it for them. It's burning to save the city. You know, how you burn fields to regrow crops. It's exactly like that. So if you find yourself set on fire, just remember it's for the future. Oh, that's a great shot if you can manage this. Alright, that was a great lucky shot through 3 windows. Alright, tank moves down. Lighting the fire on a drought. This is true. This could be entirely the reason. Okay, we'll go with that. Blaming Chiral's dead. Got a lot of civilians still alive, though. I mean, they're no replacement for Chiral. We can replace him later, but oh, there's a civilian right in the way. Alright, aim shot. He's on fire. My job is done. Walks off. I mean, it feels like he did nothing, but, you know. Oh yeah, this is probably true. Particularly fortunate. Oh, there's dead things in here. Mind you, we know a Reaper did kill some things, so that might be that. We hope so, anyway. Meanwhile, I'm going to send you upstairs, and we're going to send you over to there. Just on the off chance, because unfortunately they will hide. That is the game mode we're on. I'm also genuinely thinking about giving you a different weapon, because, you know... For God's sake. Feels like it. You can go in timeout for a bit. I've given you a warning about that, sir. We're at one floater at least, but doesn't seem to be much else. Right. Oh, darn it. Aegon's not here to apologise. Quick, somebody apologise for Aegon. Quick, somebody apologise for Aegon. Okay, good work whoever did that. There we go. That worked. I mean, I didn't wait, but it did work. Yeah, honestly, he has yet to miss any time he's apologised. I think he still has a 100% accuracy at this point, which is kind of insane for an XCOM soldier. He's clearly about to die. Just for being a statistical anomaly, he cannot be allowed to live. Alright, still more. So we are going to have to go hunting, although admittingly there's an area at the back. Oh no, he must be a witch! You know, I'll check it, but I'm fairly certain he has 100% accuracy. We just don't believe in alien witchcraftery. Which clearly exists because psionics. Alright, not on the roof. It's probably still worth checking that, but you know. Right, Steve, round the corner. Nope. Darn it, you can't sneak through that, that's only one wide. Oh well. You can't hit with 0% accuracy in this game. We've scienced this quite heavily in the first video, but OpenXCOM apparently fixes the mod where you can hit on 0% accuracy based on range and just auto fire spamming. So we've had to use aimed shots. I mean, there's still genuinely reason to do auto fire and just spamming if you're close enough, but also if you need to get rid of XCOM's true worst enemy, fences. Got a feeling he's in here. Need someone else with 0% accuracy. I mean, I'd have to science it in all honesty, but I'm guessing though. Aha! Found you. Well, it's not as good as Pyros shot through the window, but hey, it's a start. We now know where to go. Do, but apparently it's set up so that you can't hit what you intend to hit on a 0% accuracy, which means I have cheesed it against larger enemies, and I think I could probably cheese it against normal things by just aiming away from whoever's there. You have set things on fire. You have set things on more fire. I mean, the commander actually has a problem here. Steve, save our commander! No line of fire, so he can't shoot through there because everything's in the way. Okay. Oh, wow, there's a whole group of them down there. Oh well. Let's head off this way then. Let's go with an aim shot from you. Oh, the one that's on fire is done. Tank. Well, we're getting rid of things that are actually technically in our way, so that's all good. I feel like there was another floater here as well. Snapshot. Out of ammo. Let's run your way. The legumes! Absolutely. Death to all legumes. Also aliens. No, fishing comp has not been able to do anything. Egan? Will he continue his 100% accuracy? Egan's missed! Well, he's doomed now. Probability is set. Probability has given him his one job and he's just failed at it. Reaper's not doing a lot. We know there was at least one floater because we heard one move, and I'm fairly certain we saw one behind here, but for now, we can continue to snapshot here. Death to all vegetables. He's missed twice now. He's lost his touch. Right, so we're fairly certain he's behind there at some point. So let's go dynamic net up this way. Use some smoke for cover. Laser shaders. No! That line must be drawn. I'm going to stun stick out here. I've got an odd... I've got a feeling I might have a shot at it, but we'll see. Certainly shouldn't be doing this with a commander, if nothing else, but you know. Alright, fishing commissar moves down, because we want to obviously cover ourselves off against random snapshots. Egan has no ability to get into cover, so we'll just move you over to here. Again, try and use Steve a little bit. Two? God damn it. I was hoping there was... It didn't seem like there were that many of them, but yeah, apparently there are. Right. Duck and... Miss. Two misses. So you might be in trouble if that smoke dissipates. Right. Steve, ignore the civilian. By which I mean we will ignore it if you hit him. Well, Steve has earned his kills. How many more are there? I should probably reload Flaming Delta at some point. There we go. Alright, so we saved 6 civilians out of the 8, out of the 14. Steve getting a couple of kills. We lost 5 soldiers. Everybody gained some accuracy points. A few people gaining some reaction points, which is always appreciated. Oh yeah, Steve has always been the MVP. Unfortunately, we lost all good soldiers there for the most part. Well, some of them were good. He was okay. Depends how many missions it took him to get those 2 kills. Actually worked out rather well. Just for that, sir. Worked out well, Talon. Fisk, in fact, didn't make it. Ivan did make it. Don't know what he made, but he made it. Oh god. We have a disaster, Fisk. Alright, who actually do we need to revive here? We need to revive Kyril. What did Kyril say last time he was around? Oh, Kyril. My estimate for survival. I mean, we estimate people. As I've noticed some other people in the chat, I will include them in there. But for the moment, I mean, we're still doing okay. We still got a commander, we still got a colonel. We just lost a lot of the middle ranks. So it's basically we're basically downsizing, reducing costs to running costs. Therefore, we get rid of all the middle management and everything's fine. All right. So let's return back to base. Kill the middle class, absolutely. Downsize per plasma beam. In most cases, yes. Most cases, yes. So is it time to base? It actually, yeah, we should probably base here. We will go and intercept this because actually it might come for us anyway. The AI is, there is a setting that's ticked on to try and do this. Okay, so basic contenders here. Do we want an Amazon base? Do we want an Asian base? Or do we want an Australian base? Or do we want to put an actual base in America that actually isn't useless? So those are the options, really. One vote for the Amazon. Cross pattern UFO, that's fine. And it's crash landed. We do not currently have a base down there. Also, that's fairly fortunate, but I didn't check whether that was it. Yes, the only two bases we've got are one in Hawaii and one in Liverpool, because that's what people actually mentioned. Look at it, you know. Okay, fine. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. We need coverage rather than necessarily worrying about things. If activity in areas. So, I mean, the big blip was South America, but that was brief, but I think that was because of a terror mission. Yeah, so ignoring the South American blip a little bit. Arctic we'd expect because that's around us. Yeah, there's nothing really significant here that's we need to worry about, so looks like the Amazon base is in. Okay. So, let us go and make a new base. We're going to put this, unless anybody's got any specific locations for this, we're going for the middle of the Amazon. Which would be roughly here. Atlantis base. Well, that'd be around here, but we don't have it. We need to actually build it on land. Unless there's a small island in the middle of here that I can grab. We can't do that. Alright, we also need a name for it, so... Oh, also, hello, Bordel. 10 kilometers west of the big tree in the rainforest. Got it. Right. He came up with a name earlier and I can't quite remember what it was, so... Where are we? Zipping back through chat, sorry. I'm probably mentioning it now. Church of Misfits. I like Church of Misfits, I'm not sure it fits though. No. Doom. Oh. There we go. We're going with this, I think. So, importantly, what do we want Doomed to be? Obviously, it's got to have a large radar system. That's kind of default. It needs to have that. We will probably put a hangar in there anyway, just because it's always worth having an interceptor, regardless of what else we do. Living quarters and a storage. But what do we actually want this base to do in general terms? Meanwhile, we should probably... wrong base. We should probably actually add some soldiers to the team here, because we have new blood. I mean, the old blood was kind of terrible, so let's hope this fixes it. Okay, let's move you up, because again, we need to... well, I wouldn't say, you know, it's, you know, training purposes. I'm also not going to bring the commander. We need to keep our sergeants online, and I'm also going to take Christian off of this. So, there we go. They can do containment and research. I mean, we don't need any more research. The only two things we have left to research once the Avenger is done, well, 4 things really, is Leader plus the Martian solution plus Commander plus Cydonia. Those are literally the 4 technologies we actually need to win the game at this point. Downside is we need to capture both a Leader and a Commander, and the game kind of stole our Leader away from us. Alright. So let's see then. Talon, we do have people armed with the flame weapons again. I'm going to not give the flame weapons to... Oh, you can go up to a heavy, actually. Maybe I should bring a heavy for you. I realise you're over encumbered, but just bear with it. Yeah, people who have the ability to carry these things should probably do so, because they're that much better. We'll also trade that out for one of these. There we go. And a stun stick, because everybody needs a stun stick, and well, everybody should have a stun stick. We'll see. Oh, that'll do. We'll worry about the rest of it in a moment. So, as normal, we're going to pass turn 1. And let's see what we're up against. Could be snake men. Could be just about anything, actually, given how the game has gone thus far. Move across. It is snake men again. Snapshot. Unfortunately, that's not the best of locations for us to counterattack from. It's not about shooting Steve in the back. Ivan, do not shoot Steve in the back. Alright, keep a cover position there. Alright, Talon. Full flame squad. You get the flamers aren't actually that effective. Or at least so far haven't been. They're good against. They're probably good against mutons, I'll be honest, because I don't think we can kill mutons in a single hit anyway. And eventually the fire will take them down. But they've so far been extremely meh. It just, you know, it gives our commander something to do. Obsidian method aircraft and anti-air. we could make it an anti-air base. Well, let's see. Oh, one on the roof. That might be a problem. Alright, so far Steve is okay. And C's 2. We're going to shoot the one that's on the roof, I think. Okay, 3 shots. And fortunately not able to do much from that. Ivan? 88 aim shot. This is a really accurate soldier. 70 accuracy base. Would love to keep this guy alive. He missed. Of course he did. This is XCOM. Some things have never changed in spite of how people complain about things. Alright, Chiral, we're going to go for a snap because I want you to be able to run away. Unfortunately, this now means you have to run away. Now, you move people around here, and in fact you can shoot both of them from this one, so Talon. Do we get laser spam? There we go. I think we get laser spam in all honesty. And we'll take the aimed shot because you can run away. Unconscious. Unfortunately, wounds are a thing that aliens have on this version with the way I've got the rules set up, so no line of fire. What's in the way? Probably that back wall, yeah. You hit something amazing! Absolutely. It's always amazing when XCOM soldiers hit things. Especially when they hit the thing they're intending to hit. Unlike what happened there. Downsized. I mean, you never know. He's on the roof. That would have been a reasonable shot if it hit. Alright, Aegon. I'll say hi. You're still technically alive. I mean, you're actually alive. I don't know why I said technically, but, you know, alive. The details are not necessarily important. Alright, Mara. Snapshot. I think it's our last chance to really do anything because we're running out of points. Run away. Well, we've always got the set it on fire option here, so... Alright, snapshot, we're setting him on fire. Good, he's learned. Well, he's learned his lesson, and he's probably going to shoot all of us now. But, you know, that was a good turn. Is he out? Yeah, that actually did enough to put him unconscious, and he probably is going to die before we get a chance to do anything else to him, so success. Fried Snake Man. Unfortunately, that would be alien creation. The roof is on fire! Indeed, absolutely. Oh, also, that's the door. I really don't want to risk Ivan because he is our most accurate soldier, so we're going to bring Steve up to support. Yeah, sorry, I was not paying attention here, but that obviously is the entrance. We also had nobody looking this direction in case, you know, they decided, as they are wont to do, they decided to come out and, you know, have a look at what these silly humans are trying to do. Also, there's the possibility that's not all of them. There's Astafisk. Should also probably have snapshots on. You know, it's a reasonable idea. Cynic, we can head off this way. Again, just want to make sure of things, although I'm fairly certain that with that being the corner, if there was anything there, we'd have spotted it by now. Move you down and move Hagen and his apologies over this way. Indeed, we're always going into the breach. Although, in fairness, this ship is usually nicer than the other one. But... And we did shoot this thing down, so it's very possible that it is... that we're facing less aliens than usual. Snake pie anyone? Freshly made on the roof. Indeed. Although I think we'll be shut down by the hygiene officer at some point for that. Alright, Snake Man's missed twice. That is good. There's another Snake Man over there. Wow, there's a lot of movement going on. Alright. Duck. Aim. Fire. He was armed with a stunner, so that wasn't the end of the world if we'd have missed that. Talon. Shoot the one at the back. Well, let's go auto fire at... No, you see, this is where I could try and abuse auto fire here, because if I aim here with a 0% chance, what are the chances I'm going to hit these two? You'd think reasonably good. We have one more shot, but I think we're going to go for the disaster first. And again, shoot the one at the back. So there's a chance we miss and hit the one in the front. Double kill. Alright, Chiral. You're looking to be on entry duty at this point, but also just to cover us in that direction. Mara. Burn the alien cabbages! Absolutely. They will be burned. There will be much burnination, for our commander demands it. Let's snap and go through. I'm not convinced there's anything out here, but we've sent you up that direction now, so we might as well find out for sure. That also is a closed door. So it's worth noting where the doors are actually open and closed. Occasionally they reveal things. Unfortunately, some aliens are really good at closing the doors behind them. Another Snake Man by the entrance here. Chiral? We keep getting a flash of something here. There is an alien around. It might even be just around the corner. But this is why we have a Steve. He finds such things out if they are true. Phoenix Point has some problems. Biggest one being, it has a really interesting system by which the aliens will level up depending on how you fight them. Unfortunately, in most cases, this just makes them more armoured, and your weapons do not develop at anywhere near the same rate. It's extremely unfair. Xenonauts is a great game. Xenonauts is a truly faithful modern XCOM clone. It is a bit long, which is probably the only thing I can give it any kind of flaw for. And actually, similarly, you can lose in the overworld long before you actually lose in battle, because the overworld is unrelenting in the initial parts of the game. You are permanently out of money. But once you know that going in, it's better. But certainly when I did my playthrough of it, which was, other than my impossible failure run, was blind. I mean, no, it's not procedurally generated. It's fine. I mean, this is procedurally generated, so, you know. Even with Phoenix Point, it was procedurally. I definitely encountered the same sort of maps over and over again. I think the problem with Phoenix Point, ultimately, though, is it gets to a certain level where you really cannot deal with aliens, and it asks you to do a lot. My last mission of Phoenix Point, which I think sums up the problems with it, is basically where I had this giant alien which was basically spawning additional aliens. I also had at long range one of the things that kept throwing acid worms at me. That meant every turn I had to kill 4 aliens, plus do some damage to the big giant alien that was spitting more of them. So once you start losing soldiers in that position, and you just do not have them... Oh, by the way, what it's spitting out are also the things that do mind control, basically. Or basically latch onto a soldier's face. Suddenly you have to bash the soldier in head so he's no longer against you. Which, again, takes up more of your time and shots. I think it would have been beatable had I had better weaponry, but it took something like 20 full shots to take this thing out, and by the time that happened, the rest of the alien armada had arrived, which included more of the darn psionic aliens. Oh dear. But also the fact that I was playing on the easiest setting at that point, and after a little while, it just genuinely wasn't. Now, whether that's because, as I say, it does have a sort of auto difficulty thing, aliens will level up as you do things to them, and maybe you're not supposed to just continually shoot them to death. Maybe you're supposed to try other things to give them resistances that you're not using. Or maybe you're supposed to try different things. There were never any good options from what it looked like anyway. Also, aim shot. I'm definitely going to Phoenix Point another go, but it's not an easy game in the slightest. And not even... XCOM is not an easy game, generally speaking, but at no point does it really feel unfair. There are certainly missions you cannot win, and that's fine, but even then, you're not supposed to win them. The first terror mission, even if you win it, you almost always get a negative score. Also, that is a great entry from a sergeant, and I should not have gone in with you. Phoenix Point puts you in really impossible positions, makes you try and hunt bases down, which is not immediately obvious where they are. The tanks, by the way, take up 4 people and have 3 shots. And there's no way to reload it in the middle of a battle. I have a few grievances against the game, I'll be honest. The Cult of Steve, as I said, has not been well represented in modern XCOM. Not the more recent ones, anyway. We're going to overturn there. So I think we're down to ship only at this point. So, Ivan, breach. Yeah, but even if it's on the basis of a speed test, there's literally a point you can't go any faster. But, hey. There's also a few amusing things, like, for example, even though you have stunning abilities, you can't stun the big alien spawning point for the largest of the bases. And you do need to let a base get that large, otherwise you can't actually progress some of the missions. It's fine. I just felt it was unfair in a lot of ways. Maybe that's just me being bad at gaming, and that is certainly a fair comment if you want to throw that at me. But I just felt the game was unfair at various points. And, you know, it doesn't have to be fair. Yeah, I like playing some unfair games. I like roguelikes just because they are unfair, but I know that coming into it. I assumed Phoenix Point was going to be difficult slow, grindy, you lose soldiers on missions. Oh, by the way, when you lose soldiers, you really lose soldiers because replacing them is an absolute chore if you don't have a good economy. And you need soldiers to get a good economy. Oh boy. I'm going to stop ranting about that game now. In retrospect, I feel that I've finished recording Chimera Squad, and I'm getting to the point where I'm now kind of summing up and reviewing it in that LP, and I feel like I'm being a little harsh on it at times because it's genuinely a good game, but yeah, it's definitely better than Phoenix Point, miles better than Phoenix Point as an experience. Well, this is the thing. If you kill an alien by shooting at it, they will start developing armor in those points. Also, this is probably a mistake. I should not have necessarily run in with a sergeant here, but hey. It's been done. Ivan? I don't know. I mean, some, in fairness, they will eventually grow over time, and I think there are some that spawn and just become spawner points. But you can't capture the spawners, which I thought was awkward. I guess it makes sense. You don't want to capture the thing that's literally spawning your enemies, but, you know. I spent all that time stunning it just to see if it could be done. Alright, they're definitely UFO doors, so in, Ivan. So I'm guessing... Oh no, there we are. Nice shot, Ivan. Looks like there's no more of them. Cairo? Well, duck and hope you have good reactions if it comes to it. If not, Zaman's going to set things on fire, and you're going to go there. Okay, done. Well, this is going alright. A few new sergeants to replace the middle management that we lost in the Terra mission. And now we wait. Basically, at this point, we need alien bases, and we need these things. That is a battleship. It is a battleship that might be on a base attack course. Actually, let's just double check this. Very large, very high. That might be on a base attack course. Right. Dump the equipment out now. Sometimes they do just spawn on top of you without worrying about it. And I mean, I might be overreacting about it being on that kind of intercept course, but I've seen them do this thing. It is coming towards our base, and they are designed to go and hunt them down in this mode if they spot them. So, yep. Now we're about to find out how good the laser defenses are. We hit 3 times. Base defense. Okay. I love these missions, but depending on who we're up against, this could be awkward, because this could be a chrysalid base defense. Alright. Well, we have a bunch of unnamed soldiers, but we did pick up a ton of additional laser weapons, so, you know, there's that. Do you have a skeleton? And 4 Steves. We do have a lot of Steves on this base. We should have 6 tanks in this base at this point. We're going to give stun sticks to just about everybody who can carry them, at least any of the named people. So at least then I have a shot at going for a capture here, because there will be a leader on this at the very least, and there should be a commander as well. High explosive. Everybody needs a high explosive, and if you don't have 1 high explosive, and can... Yeah, all the unnamed people are probably going to have 2. Shame. I should have waited. I mean, it wasn't guaranteed that there was going to be another attack, but oh god damn it! Let's hope it's not sectoids with cyber discs. I could do with it not being sectoids and cyber discs. I don't mind having another medkit here actually, but again, I'd like to. Partially, it's identification really. I'd like to know that my named soldiers have the ability to do this. Don't need the electro flare. I think that should probably actually let's. Go laser pistol, stun stick for dynamic net, and that means she can hold an additional couple of high explosives. You could actually go up to fire weapons, so that's fine. Should I probably give you that? Don't know. Maybe I should. Mara doesn't need that. Can now grab an extra explosive. You're fine. More explosives. More explosives. More explosives. More explosives. Yeah, absolutely. This is definitely easier than Phoenix Point. If you make mistakes, it'll punish you, but you know, this game is never unfair. Now, here's the thing. Because I didn't build this base with defense in mind, I am going to be attacked in multiple directions here. So this could be a fun start. We're going to lead with Laser Tank 1. What are we up against? We are up against... Oh, God! No! Oh, okay, kill it with fire, kill it with fire, kill it with fire. Prime grenade, 0. Right. There are so many directions here. So many directions for combat. Now, that may have seemed like a silly move, and it probably was, but there's always a chance they'll start hitting each other. Okay. Oh, God damn it. We need to get in the middle as well. Prime grenade, 0. I think we might be suicide bombing here. Yeah, you're suicide bombing. Good luck. We're going around the corner. You are probably dead either way here, but we're going to position you right at the back and hope. Yeah, you're awkwardly positioned, I'm afraid. Oh, can you? Yes. Oh, darn it! This is going to kill. This is going to kill our colonel, but I might have killed Christian Elvis with this move. Right. I don't think... If he dies, I think Christian's dead regardless of where he's standing. I can't move him onto the thing there. Oh, boy. Yeah, you've just joined as the aliens have decided base attack is the plan. Alright. Amazon Bordel. Because, of course... As I said, this is not an optimally designed base because we have multiple directions to worry about, which is perfect for chrysalids. And more perfect chrysalid positions you could not have imagined here. Because they can come through this door, they have enough speed to just basically kill us from there. So, yeah, fun. Alright, downside Cynic. We have Flaming Delta time. Our commander is here, which is not a good position in regards of everything, gotta be honest. So duck and ready. Yeah, because they can come that direction as well. I might need it, Alright, we're gonna prepare some suicide bombers. More suicide bombers. Downside is, because of the way this space is configured, this is not at all a safe place for anybody to be at this point. I'm tempted to go for shots here. Downside is he's just going to die if he stays there. No, we're gonna duck out. We need him to prepare a suicide bomb at this point, so we're gonna prepare. Oh, nobody. Is there anybody in this section of base? This is laser defense, isn't it? Yeah, there's nobody here. We do have, however, a rocket tank. Good news, rocket tank can probably cover things here reasonably well. We need to move closer. Well, if Steve can survive these hits, then this should be good for us here. Alright. Snapshot. That was probably the best we could have got out of that position. Right, meanwhile, we need a laser tank. Oh, actually, all of our tanks are deployed up here. This is amusing. So I think we can probably work on defending this side of the base first. I do, however, need to actually observe this area because I need to know where the chrysalids are at all times. So save for snapshot, wander down. Oh, Talon doesn't have a stun stick. Darn it! Also, drop the motion scanner. Everything's moving. We don't care about that. Alright, so that's fine. You don't have anything, but we're going to position you up with one of these. I'm going to move you up to there. Again. Exploding. We don't care about that. Back to Snap. Fish and Commissar. Because there is possibly going to be a commander for this, so we are going to prepare ourselves stun sticking. Right, Lazy Tank. I think we want to move back towards the middle here because there is a strong possibility that this is the aliens that spawn basically from the hangars and from the Axis way, which is here. Hence why we've run the suicide bomber this way. We could move Steve in, but I'm fully expecting this guy to die, and that's going to be a problem. There's also why we're now going to move the tank around that way, which is not going to be good for us in many ways. That tank is probably fine where it is. Okay. This is the part of the base I'm really worrying about, I think. Largely because our commander's here and we have no tank support. Is there on the upper floors? There are a few people on the upper floors. Chiral? Yeah. That's usually a good plan. Unfortunately, Steves are not immune to chrysalids. They just don't become zombies. They do take a ton of damage, though. Good news is, it's just, we need to be able to observe everything that's going on. So, that's the pain, really. Alright, let's move a rookie out to here. Give you one of those. Okay, so I have multiple things observing in that direction, so that should be fine. Yeah, he is dead if he... the thing is, with the way the explosions work, that's going to kill him, and probably kill our tank as well. But it will take out an awful lot of enemies with it. I am suggesting that things are going to get fun. Yeah, I'm gonna run the tank back here, actually. Alright. So they could come this direction as well. Who's on the top floor that hasn't got moves? Alright, you. Let's move you down with Steve. He's probably the safest soldier in XCOM right now, that guy. Right, who else is on the upper floor? Alright, we have a Marbling Mara. Guess we'll take a shot. Alright, there's another one. Move back in. Nope, you are moving back in. There's another one there. I mean, in fairness, there's going to be tons everywhere that we're just not seeing, so can't get that out. We will want to make some stun attempts, because if we can get commanders, and especially if we see the immortal words, Snake Man Commander has panicked, or Snake Man Leader has panicked, we're on stun stick plan absolute. There is no other plan other than just get that going. Also, I did prime yours. Well, you should be safe, but you never know sometimes. This being XCOM. You never know. Ivan did make it again. We're just going to position here. We're assuming this tank is going to take some damage here. I mean, in fairness, I don't know how many they took out, but they could have taken out a few. Oh god, this is going to be such lethal damage if this happens that I'm actually going to position you on the upper floor for the moment. Largely because I just want to make sure that I've at least got a couple of soldiers in this position, especially one with a stun stick. So I think that's everything. Right, let's just flick through the soldiers here. So Cynic, I'm not going to do much with other than moving to the door. I'm not expecting you to be able to do a lot. We've already got observation on this door. We don't have observation on this area, unfortunately. Little observation there. They could try and sneak around to here, but I don't have a way to stop that, short of running another tank down. So this is probably our weakest area in terms of things, but let's just end the turn, and nothing died. Blaster bombs. Now, there's a strong chance that the ones with blaster bomb... Okay. Gribble has begun. Tank has been destroyed. Chrysalid's on fire. Oh boy, this is going to start getting fun. Alright. Well, the good news, we have a very obvious target. Second bit of good news. Run away! Okay, so we gotta sort out the Gribbles first. Flaming Delta is probably gonna kill himself if he makes that shot, so we're gonna go with this instead. Snapshot. Good job. We're not doomed. Also, this area on being on fire actually is reasonable for us here. Turn around. We have another Chrysalid on this side. Alright, 2 Chrysalids down. We know there's another Chrysalid back here. Our mechanical brethren have been avenged! No line of fire. Okay, we'll keep that on observation here. So, we already have this kind of triggered. That also is not a good place for you to be, but you know. So that could be fun. I'm going to give you a stun stick because why not at this point? If anything survives you. We know there's a blaster bomb here as well. And there's a strong possibility that any enemy with a blaster bomb is going to be a commander of some type. Alright, we absolutely need this prepared. We could go prime grenade. But I think we're probably going to be better off just covering at this point, because I'm fairly certain there's going to be more that we have to worry about here. And probably coming in from this direction as well. It's not going to be good for us, especially as we know that's actually we know that zombie thing there. So prime 0. Well, we got the option if this goes wrong. Downside is you ducked. Alright, Bodell, run back into here. We're maximizing the chances of you surviving any potential explosions. But, yeah, this is not looking particularly good. Cairo. Oh, yeah, we know that. But there was going to be one Chrysalid there anyway, and I'd rather have a chance of killing one of them. Flaming Delta will stay where he is. There are fires going on there. Snakeman around the corner. Alright. So, let's continue looking at our probable safe area. Steve has fired twice and missed. Cannon Steve. Oh, he's taking some damage. Alright. Fishan. Well. That worked. Stun stick. Yep. The good news is, if he does turn into a Chrysalid, he'll turn into a Chrysalid that's on fire. So there's that. Gonna cover that position off for the moment. We know that explosion's coming. Let's give an aimed shot at the one at the back for no reason. Good work, unnamed soldier. You actually hit something. Oh boy. Alright. Kind of want to keep the stun stick option available here, so maybe... Actually, we've already flown the explosive. We're probably fine there. Alright, let's bring you out, and I think you're gonna cover this direction off as well. I think we're actually safe in this... I mean, actually, no, we're not at all. We're not safe in that direction at all, thinking about this, but, you know. Comparatively speaking. As it is, it's not even named people who've got stun sticks, but, you know. Never know, it could work. Oh, he's got to sneak up on them and then get the hits, so... Alright, Talon. Let's have you go for this shot and see if you can actually do something here. That one had a blaster bomb and it's also unconscious. If we're extremely lucky, that's an alien commander or leader we've captured, but unfortunately he's going to bleed out almost certainly. Anybody else with moves that are going to be useful for us? Probably. Thing is, chrysalids will eventually go indoors, and if chrysalids go indoors, we have problems. Same as Ultra has panicked. Good! We started the panic chain. Well, I mean, we've literally blown up everything. We did, however, lose a soldier, I think, in the middle of that somewhere. Yep, we lost you, whoever you were. Right. How much do I need for a stun stick? 18 for a stun. This is where Steve comes in to mop up. So, Steve. That was a lot of good explosion damage. Right, we need to head over here. We know there's a chrysalid. We know there is a zombie. We just don't know where they are because they've wandered off. Perfect. Okay, fine. Let's hope you stay alive. Largely for other people's sake here, but you know. Model. You're going to move slowly away from potential people who might explode in a few moments. Naming their names. Well, the thing is, base damage does not appear to be a thing in these games. I say appear. There's always a chance it actually does, but also, we don't have any critical facilities that madly need defending again, so... Also, I think we have genuinely cleared this area out, unless there's hiding aliens. Well, Nat. Let's see if we can stun stick some people. I mean, you never know. We might get extremely lucky and have the ability to make some captures here. That is an exercise in stupidity because aliens can get up if they're stunned in this with this mod. So if you stun an alien, there is always a chance they wake up again. You might have noticed this occasionally happening where they just leave from the backpack and go. Ah! Chrysalids don't need weapons, so yeah. All right, let's Mara. Can you quickly be a hero here and use medikit and heal, which actually doesn't do anything, so hooray. Well, you can stay up here. Everything is fine. Well, we we haven't got that one primed. Let's run the laser tank up this way. Hello! That was a miss. Goodbye. Cannon Steve will be on Overwatch. And Talon will just colour this direction a little bit, just in case. Not sure what you can do with you. There's always a chance there's aliens hanging around up here, but also we completely blew in the ceiling of that one. Whoops. Oh well. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yes, I'm fairly convinced we've cleared this area, and at the very least the tank is going to be a very obvious shield in case things aren't actually as we see them. Slightly screaming, I'm on fire! No, everything is fine. Saying their soldiers panicked. Unfortunately, just saying soldiers. Oh, okay. See? They try to hide. We set him on fire multiple times. Oh well. Good news is that's our commander doing a thing. Bad news is we've got a primed grenade here. And also, this could go very badly wrong if just realised if I mistimed this. So we're going to move Flaming Delta away from the chrysalid. We're then going to have you fire at this thing. Snapshot. Well, this is going brilliantly well. Chiral. Got him. Alright, fine. So that's the zombie taken care of. Where's the actual one, though? Oh, hello. Say no line of fire, do you? Steve disagrees. So, what do we think the chances are of this being a leader? Fortunately, I don't have the ability to stun him, and this is going to be a gamble here, but we're going to go for it. Yeah, we're going to go for this guy. I'm going to, in fact, sacrifice a laser tank to try and ensure things at this point. Burning up the reaction fire at this point. Okay. Also, where's the toughest armor? All round, that's fine. So there's no armor difference here. We're going to move back to here. Back to here. Then I'm going to move Dynamic Nat not that way around. I'm going to move Dynamic Nat this way around. So she's the only person with a weapon that is fully correct for using a stun stick. Chiral also will equip his stun stick. Zion doesn't have a stun stick. Delta should have one. Right, let's go clubbing! Chrysalid comes through the door. Nom nom nom. That could still happen. It'll be amusing. But we'll see. We know there's at least one chrysalid floating around somewhere. It's probably actually around here, which is not ideal. No stun stick. Mara has a stun stick. Let's see if there's anything in here we need to be scared of. Seems to just be this. Did we live this one? Yeah. Just keeping track of who our suicide bombers are. Everything is fine! Yeah, so we can use the tank to cover things off. Also shield this guy. Also whatever. I'm fairly sure we got this sorted, but you never know sometimes with this darn mission. And with XCOM in general. Ivan, we're going to run off this way just in case the snake man goes moving. I'm convinced he's around here somewhere. It's the place that makes the most sense for him to be, unfortunately. As much as I'd love to keep some observation up, we're going to stay up for that. Okay, so we're hoping he's someone significant. Snake soldier's gone berserk. Snake soldier's panicked. Snake soldier. Snake soldier. Darn it, that's a soldier. We don't care about him. Darn it. Alright, if he's only a soldier, we really don't care about him. Okay, fine. Hello? Anyone hiding in there? Nope. Okay. So we see another dropped weapon, so something's panicked, but again we know we know soldiers have been panicking. So again, we know it's a soldier. Because we haven't had messages that anything else has been panicking up to this point. Where'd you go? You still have your weapon, so you might actually be of someone of rank. Oh yeah, one chrysalid can ruin everything, but I might as well go for these because I need a leader and I need a commander to win the game. So it makes sense to try for these things. As mentioned, we know there's at least one chrysalid left on the map somewhere. We just don't know where he is. He should be around here somewhere, but you know. So far, it's all good. Chrysalid leader. Unfortunately, no, they're all terrorist ranks rather than any actual proper ranking. Grumble, grumble. Alright. Egan. Gryffindor finds nothing. Delta finds nothing. Liddell does not have a stun thing anyway, but you're on guard for random chrysalid attack. And I guess we move you just on the because we don't want to use reaction firing. I am no longer on fire! 31 hit points though. We will not move him and just see what happens with that, but I'm fairly certain he's still going to take damage. Right, in turn. Alright, fine. Our attempt to capture him failed because Laser Steve had none of it. Commander, you look for the chrysalid. Absolutely! How else are we going to get a new commander in this game? Steve is a tank, yeah. It wasn't a pistol either, because if it's a pistol, it would have done no damage. Steve had some damage, so... Yeah, because that's where the zombie-ification happened. Unless I've missed something, but I'm fairly certain we haven't killed that one. We killed the zombie that came afterwards, but... Let's see if there's anything here. In my experience, they very rarely are, but again, they can hide. Yeah, but we didn't. There was a chrysalid that obviously zombified him, and I didn't think we got him. Unless I'm mistaken. But mind you, we still got 3 other actual snake men to find. Oh well, Cannon Steve, we'll go and just investigate the doors. Oh, true. Also, you know, we dropped the motion scanner earlier. Somebody had that in their inventory and I dropped it. So, yay! That was that was a good decision, well made. Good news is, I'm fairly certain we haven't seen them go through any doors because I had vision cover on a lot of things. But what's worse about it is that he's got a primed bomb in his hand, so he's going up here. Cynic, get out. Statement soldier's gone berserk. Okay. There's not anywhere we could have seen him, and unfortunately it is only saying soldier. Which is depressing because this has been another opportunity to get some ranks up. Okay, fine. Doesn't appear to be anything, and I guess we don't have that sectoid is done then. We did stun a sectoid who had a blaster bomb, but I felt fairly certain he would have died a while back. Unless we're extremely lucky. Let's just head off this way. He's hunting sectoid. Nope, he's hunting chrysalids. Oh, we've been through the pathing of them, so yeah, I'm fairly certain we're fine. I don't think the chrysalid. The chrysalid's dead. I'm absolutely certain of now. At least the one that I think was still alive, anyway. Thing is, I haven't heard them opening doors. I mean, it could have been these, obviously. Is there a chance of a duke somewhere around here? Yeah. Well, eventually they'll get their morale back and start trying to fight us, but okay, let's check this. Yeah, okay, so you're actually on 31, so actually Commissar has healed himself. Hooray! Nope, nothing in there. Nothing we care about anyway. So we pretty much got this area explored, that area explored, for the most part. So it's going to be one that's just randomly hidden away somewhere. Well, I mean, not an alien gym hasn't appeared yet, so we could have a not an alien gym come along. A traditional XCOM soldier, and definitely not an alien. So yeah, just trying to make sure we cover things on this. Absolutely. Back when I was doing the old XCOM multiplayer videos, I always had a sectoid called Not an Alien Gym. That was before they obviously started looking a bit more human with the XCOM 2 updates, but you know. Snake Man Soldier's gone berserk. I'm fairly certain it's just this one Snake Man Soldier who's gone berserk and is just stuck wherever he is. Still. Do what you can. Okay, so definitely not in there. Definitely not in there. So I'm basically just knocking these off at this point because it's easier than just worrying about things. So you're going to run off into there. Alright, let's just see if they have to come inside. I don't want to think they have, because they don't typically, but they might have done. We also have had a lot of bodies in this area. Well, the thing is, I don't even know who I dropped it with, so I have no idea where to find the darn information either. Could be trying to steal our Wi-Fi. Darn it, no, can't steal the Wi-Fi's. Next to the left hangar, I believe. I mean, could be. That's probably the most likely place he is left at this point. Hey, found him. Well, we would have got him eventually. At least I didn't hear them open doors. Alas, it's been found now, so that's awesome. Fortunately, we know he's not at all a rank that we care about. Right, is that it? That is it. So, for 2 operatives and 1 tank, we survived the chrysalid mission. Overall, that was pretty darn excellent. Did we lose anybody of note? Yep. We lost Disaster Fisk. That is fine. We can replace him. Okay. Downside is we still don't have a leader. We still don't have a commander. So we still need to do those things before we can actually advance. Nevertheless, we have a sergeant who was previously unnamed, who will now be called... Not a Snake Man, Bob. We also need a new Fisk. Oh. Averted Fisk. Okay, so that worked out quite nicely there. And of course we don't lose anything on that. We will now have to re-equip the Sky Ranger because we need to do that. And we should probably grab ourselves... The good news is everybody promotes to Squaddy because of this as well. So we do have a few genuine rookies left, but we'll put Fisk and Waddell onto Sky Ranger at this point and promote them back up to the top. Should also probably put our commander back in, but that's fine. I'm willing to make a sacrifice for XCOM again. Hooray! Okay, let's go and sort this out then. So hold on. Who still needs a name here? We need to move Snake Man Bob off the order list. Yeah, once I've done this, I'll start naming people, but I just want to make sure I've got everybody clear of where they're supposed to be. Right. Soldiers. So, right. So we have Sacrificial Onion. And we have a laughing Madlapal to join us. Okay. So, overall, things going extremely well. But again, we need another battleship. We need another base, ideally, here. Hey, we can build an Avenger. Right. So, we're actually done with alien research at this point. We need some people on, obviously, for various reasons. We're going to go with the Fighting Navigator. Indeed, indeed. Well, I had an alien Bob, so on alien Jim. You might come around as well, but we'll see. Sometimes. We didn't always, because there is a variance with the weapons attacks. Alien Harvest. We can now research the Hyperwave Decoder. We're going to research this, but I don't think we can build it. Actually, we might be able to build it, you know. General stores are doomed is complete. So now we're going to build a workshop, because ultimately we will need to build itself some basic defenses. Alright, tank laser cannon at useless extras is now finished. What have I actually got at useless extras? I actually didn't build them any. Okay, fine. So they've got some people there, but they unfortunately need some things to be manufactured here. So I'm going to manufacture 8 heavy lasers just so they've got them. I love that mission. Indeed. It was definitely a thing. Very large. Okay, large, very high. Okay. Is this going to be another base attack? Well, they do know where we are, and they do have a tendency to try again. Well, let's hope this lands. Terror mission in Rome. Okay, that's fine. The question is, do we want to wait until daytime? Can we wait until daytime is a good question. Well, good news is we have no rookie. Well, we have some rookies, but we have some people here. Let's go and bring in Christian Alvis. Let's bring in Commander Flaming Delta, because it's now time, potentially, for a terror mission against chrysalids. Laser tank. Oh, we need a new rocket tank, actually. That's something we need to do. Fine. One heavy cannon. Incendiary. One auto cannon. Incendiary. We then need 6 heavy lasers. 4 laser rifles. 10 high explosives. 10 medkits. 10 stun sticks. 10 electroflares. And 1 motion scanner. Okay. Also 1 laser pistol, because you never know. Alright. I'm tempted to wait a little bit and see if we can do this in daytime, but... Please fill out insurance? You can't fill out insurance forms. Go out there and stop the terror. Insurance forms. I ask you. Alright, so, Bordell. Let's go for a heavy laser, because you've got just about enough capacity for it. He says, trying to make sure it is a thing. Averted Fisk. Actually, Averted Fisk has got... That's fine. There you go. You can have your explosive back. Fisk does get a heavy. And also electroflares. Go, God, electroflares. Electroflare and electroflare. Right, everybody else is just going to have 1 in their belt. But probably going to need them, since it's a nighttime mission against chrysalids. Perfect. Going Dynamic Knight can stay with that. Can you get guided missiles now? No. Blaster bombs are alien tech. We can't research those. Okay. So the one thing we are going to do is we're going to throw a electroflare out to here. I have a bad feeling about this. We all do. Enter. Wait for it. Okay, I don't think we're up against chrysalids. I stand corrected. We are definitely up against chrysalids. What idiot said we weren't? Right. Panic stations. As much as I want to capture, we're not in a position to do that. So, let's toss a flare. Because vision is absolute here. And then we're going to auto-fire. Well, you've earned a kill without looking. Perfect. Operation Blind Fire is a thing. Yep, we do have a gas station we can set on fire. Fisk. Multiple enemies. Fire. He has learned to eat laser. You have failed to eat plasma. Oh yeah, I killed an alien I didn't even know was there. If I was extremely fortunate, that was a chrysalid. I'm never going to be that fortunate. Alright, right, who's got the time for this? Probably you. Doesn't have enough for a snap return. Downside is, of course, got you to worry about as well. I don't know why I did that. The streetlight's there. Yep, and where's number 3? Okay, so we see all 3 of them from that position. Just duck and hope. I don't think you got much else you want to do here. Right. Snapshot. Yep, there's a lot of aliens we need to worry about with this. Got a feeling this is okay as long as there's no chrysalids involved. How much time do you need to stun? You need 20. Nat, this is a suicide mission, but no line of fire. That's in the way. Let's just duck and keep you ready for a snapshot. Fire up. 10 on fire. Good news is we've set some things on fire, and that might help us see things in a little bit, but it doesn't help us right now. So duck and hope. Oh, no. Oops. Okay. That was a foolish move, but I wanted to try and get some captures here because ultimately we need them. Alright, 1 zombie. 2 zombies, 3 zombies. It begins. The worst thing about shooting through the walls is it just makes the chrysalids more likely to kill you. Alright. God damn it. This one has definitely landed lasers. Don't like it. Alright. Mara. I mean, not a terrible idea, but not what I wanted. 1 unconscious, but he won't stay unconscious because he's almost certainly got a wound. Alright. It was a chrysalid base defense, actually. Believe it or not, it was going very, very unlike this. I can't even see what that is. I think that's a chrysalid. Got a feeling that's a chrysalid. Lines of vision up. Reaction fire non-existent. And the tank gone away. That human, whoever it was, ate a lot of plasma here. So we got 4 zombies on the map currently. 5 zombies on the map currently. Also, hello. I was exactly right. That's a chrysalid. I'm going to move out of the way because it's already eaten 2. So hopefully it won't take that much more. Let's just see what exactly we're up against here. That looks like another chrysalid in the background there. Fun. Alright. Spam fire. Yeah, we definitely didn't get lucky. That was definitely not a chrysalid. They have a different death noise. Alright, that's 2. Is that executive order? Because I still have to kind of obey the chat in what they decide here. No, it's not that many zombies at the moment. And think of all the bonus points we're going to get from killing aliens. I mean, true, the humans will all be dead, but that's likely happening on a terror mission anyway. Alright. Let's go training reaction fire. Oh, we lost Steve. I want to say this is now doomed. There's also 6. There are 6 zombies on this map. Okay. That's mostly for illumination purposes. I don't really think about this, but no, we're not in Bravely Walter Robin mode. No, not at all. We can survive this. This is all good. We just need to defend up. We still have our commander, and things are on fire. See, the training of reaction fire has served us well here. Our inability to see things has not. For example, we didn't see that coming. We do now see that. Let's go. Kill it with lasers, please. Kill it with more lasers, please. Kill it with even more lasers, please. I see. Does not appear to want to die to lasers. But it is dead now. It might be the last non-zombie one. This might be true. We might be alright with that. Zombies aren't anywhere near as quick as chrysalids, so... Nope, there's at least one more chrysalid. Zomble. That chrysalid is very much on fire. Also, Flaming Delta can continually shoot at this thing if he wants, but almost certainly we need to get you a better weapon. Meanwhile, there was a Zomble up here, which we now can't see. We also know there's an alien up there somewhere, so stuff to work out. Okay, well I was going to laser spam, but let's just go laser pistol and see what we can do. Let's hang out the mission accomplished banner and air out. Absolutely, we set things on fire. That's the that's the criteria for victory of XCOM right now, isn't it? I'm sure it is. I'm absolutely certain that is what the criteria is. Get a pass for 10. 7. I think we have 7 of them now. Okay. Good shot. Let's try it again. Alright, have one down. Fortunately, we know there's one around here somewhere, so we're going to go and do an auto fire. Oh, we're going to save the shots. Alright, duck and hold. Duck and Hold and duck and hold. Fairly certain that we are more worried about the ones over here at this point, but still, they're everywhere. And there are only 6 of us. Well, our commander is down. Panic could now be a thing. Okay. Doom? Impending doom. Doom. And there's still one over here that can shoot at us. Run away! I heard fight to the bitter end. So did Kyril, apparently. He just killed 2. I do need to kill this guy, though, because he's the one person that's actually a problem. Well, you know. The one person who is genuinely a problem because I don't know where he is and he keeps moving away so I can't shoot him back. Cynic. Missed. We're going to save a snapshot. He ate a laser. That's not great. Alright. How many times do I need for this? Is this worth it? Given the casualty numbers, given how everything has gone thus far, do we actually care about going for a capture here? Yes. Okay, we're going to go for a capture. We are not, however, going to capture on this turn. Because we don't have enough time yet to do it. But we are going to go for a capture next round. So we know where he is. We then need to move in such a way that we can actually deal with other problems. Now, Ivan's out, and he was one of our most accurate soldiers. That actually is starting to suggest it's actually now doomed. But, I don't know. I feel like playing this out. Definitely feel like playing it out. Ignore the fact that he's going on to the Sky Ranger. Ignore the fact that you're going on the Sky Ranger. Ignore that. We're playing this out. Oh, why do you not have a medkit? Why do you not have a? Why are all our medkits gone? I'm gonna pile up here. Please tell me there's a pile up here, because otherwise we've got some problems. Okay. Cynic has 4 hit points. Do I get to find out what he is? I mean, one point of movement he's not going to care anyway, but actually we don't have a spare. Zombie is there. He might just be gribbled. I also am not going to shoot him. Thing is, that didn't work last time, and I'm not sure we... Unless I'm extremely fortunate and that is a leader or a commander, it's not worth doing. Still... We're on the defense. I'm not going to deny that. You've eaten 2 plasma bolts, sir. Soldier. Alright, I think evac is the thing now. I've got to try and kill this one. Because otherwise he could cause us problems. Okay, that worked. But yeah, we are on evac now. I am disappointed, but unfortunately not surprised. Alright, that moves you 2 spaces closer to returning home. I'm tempted to run 2 more, but I need to keep you in cover. Let's keep Cynic out. I'm gonna drop the medkit. Things have been successfully set on fire. Alright, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't want to run away. I want to fight this out. Really want to fight this out. But I think I'm out of time units here. Oh boy. Alright, chat. Are we going to fight this out or not? Last decision on this one. Because I still want to fight this out. But obviously you have executive power on this one. I think the problem is we got at least 2 more snake men to worry about, and we're fairly sure there's some more zombies. 2 chrysalids is a problem, sure, but you're going to get gribbled. I know, but the outside's still on the ship. They can stay on the 4 hit points. True. I mean, I have to kill both of them this turn. If I don't kill both of them this turn, then I am going to be gribbled. Bordell is also wounded and has 8 turns left for this, so stun stick into the backpack. Auto shot. Okay, that needed to have hit. This one is definitely the more dangerous. And it's still alive. Well, you have 4 hit points, and we need you to actually save us now. Nope, we've lost. Okay. Well, on the plus side... On the plus side, the zombies are going to be absolutely destroyed, because all of our soldiers, with the exception of Chiral and Elvis, are wounded onto death. Well, you aren't anymore, but you know. Gribble time! There we go. Ah boy, now we need another Sky Ranger. Hold on. Flaming Delta Time was our commander with 0 kills. Well, no wonder we lost. We were led by a person who had no idea how to kill things. Alright, well, we need a new Sky Ranger, but that's not a problem. We can build... New Sky Ranger is fine. We also need a bunch of new soldiers. In fact, we're going to go up to our establishment strength of 30 again. Well, no, there was a commander who determined to burn things. The downside is, when he burned things, they didn't die. Oh dear. Well, anyway, we also need to purchase a bunch of new laser weapons, because I'm fairly certain we would have lost most of that. We will definitely need a new laser tank, but first off, let's build ourselves 6 more... Actually, we got enough space for this. 6 more of them, and 4 more rifles. Actually, we'll say 6 and 6. Be on the convenient side. Okay, so that has to happen. Living Quarters are doomed is now finished. So if we go to base, we can now go and purchase 8 new soldiers for this base. I'm only going to purchase 8 because it's going to be defended entirely by robots. But also additional ranks as well. We might be able to get ourselves an extra colonel down the line. And we do need a new ranking soldier. Hold on, I need to check the memorial here. Hold on. Where are we? Soldiers, memorial. So, where is this so-called commander of ours? 9 missions, no kills. I don't think it's possible for us to have a soldier so far down the order. You are the worst soldier we've ever had in XCOM. The worst soldier. And when I finally get around to actually updating down things at the bottom of this video, for all time, Flaming Delta Time will be our worst soldier officially. And yeah, Armchair Delta is definitely a thing. Oh yeah, I'm not denying it. You're actually one of our better soldiers. It's just unfortunately your resistance on burning weapons didn't actually allow you to, you know, solve that. Anyway, we do have some named soldiers left, so it's not the end of the world. Armchair Delta. I'm probably actually getting towards the point of ending the stream at this stage, so I might do names and things next video once we actually get a full set of people back. So I'm just going to spin on time. If we get another encounter that we can actually do, because obviously we don't have a Sky Ranger right now, we'll see. But okay, Sky Ranger 4 has arrived. As have the soldiers at Doomed. Perfect. We also have a very large UFO hanging around Hawaii. Are we going to have another base attack here? We're just losing Doomed instantly. Apparently not. I mean, if they flew over it, they would detect it. So the thing is, I've also got a setting on in the things for this. I mean, we had the best base defense that I've ever done against Snake Men ever, I think. Snake Men Chrysalid base defense that went absolutely brilliantly. We didn't have the Terror mission. It was also Snake Men and Chrysalids. We found out how useless our commander was. That was always a thing. Alright, we then need to build a new laser tank because the Cult of Steve demands more members. Just a 1, because that takes us back to where we were. Okay, so... mix a bag, absolutely. Okay, ooh, Italy must have a base in their area. Alien base in South America. Okay. Or maybe there's not a base in Italy then. Actually, Italy was for Terror mission, so that's why they've refused funding. Well, on that note, we're going to save here. Next time, we are going to go for that base defense in the certain and sure knowledge that we need both a leader and a commander, and they are there. They are there. So, thanks for joining us for the stream. Until the next time, folks.